Welcome to StarScene Central. Exciting updates about NCIS coming up. Don't miss out. Like and subscribe for more celebrity news. DiNozzo and Ziva David's story on NCIS is one of television's greatest examples of a slow-burn romance. From the very beginning, their sharp banter, undeniable chemistry, and moments of vulnerability made fans root for them to finally admit their feelings. Even though the writers kept audiences waiting for years, there were countless moments that proved Tony and Ziva belonged together long before their reunion in the Paramount Plus spin-off NCIS, Tony and Ziva. Looking back, it's clear that their relationship was carefully built through key episodes, each one showing us just how deep their connection ran. Their dynamic truly sparked in Civil War, Season 3, Episode 4, when Ziva officially became part of the NCIS team. Working side by side, she and Tony clashed, teased, and tested each other, creating a tense but electric energy. This episode laid the foundation for what would become one of the most beloved relationships in the series, and fans instantly picked up on the chemistry. But it was Undercovers, Season 3, Episode 8, that really turned up the heat. Forced to go undercover as a married couple, Tony and Ziva blurred the lines between duty and desire. Their pretend intimacy felt all too real, leaving both the characters and fans wondering how much of it was truly an act. The sparks only grew in Boxed In, Season 3, Episode 12, when the two agents found themselves trapped inside a shipping container during an investigation. With no one else around, Tony and Ziva let their guard down, sharing candid conversations and vulnerabilities. For many fans, this was one of the first times their bond felt less like partners and more like something deeper, two people who trusted each other completely, even in life-or-death situations. Of course, their journey wasn't all playful banter and stolen moments. In Semper Fidelis and Aaliyah, Season 6, Episodes 24 and 25, their relationship was pushed to the breaking point. Tony's confrontation with Ziva's boyfriend, Michael Rivkin, ended in tragedy, sparking mistrust and anger between them. The fallout carried them all the way to Israel, where Ziva's loyalty to her father clashed with her bond to Tony. This was a painful chapter for both characters, but it also underscored just how deeply they cared about each other, even when that love was tangled up in grief and betrayal. Their connection resurfaced in a powerful way during Truth or Consequences, Season 7, Episode 1. In a high-stakes rescue mission, Tony admitted under truth serum that he couldn't live without Ziva. It was a raw, vulnerable confession that ripped away his usual charm and bravado. For fans, it was the moment that confirmed what they had always suspected. Tony's feelings for Ziva ran far deeper than friendship. The emotional depth of their bond became even more apparent in Shiva, Season 10, Episode 12, after Ziva lost her father. Grieving and broken, Ziva found comfort in Tony, who stood by her side through one of the darkest moments of her life. When he told her, "You are not alone," it wasn't just a line of support, it was a promise. Later that season, in Berlin, Episode 21, the two shared a dance that was simple yet incredibly intimate. That unspoken moment told fans everything they needed to know about their love. It was strong, quiet, and always present, even when words failed. Their story took a bittersweet turn in Past, Present, and Future, Season 11, Episode 2, when Tony traveled to Israel in hopes of bringing Ziva back. Instead, he had to say goodbye as she chose a life away from NCIS. Their kiss at the airport was heartbreaking yet beautiful, a culmination of years of longing that finally gave fans a glimpse of the love they had always wanted to see. But the pain deepened in Family First, Season 13, Episode 24, when Ziva was presumed dead. Tony's grief was mixed with the shocking revelation that Ziva had a daughter, Tali, his daughter. That moment forever changed Tony, pushing him to leave NCIS to raise Tali, a final gesture of love and devotion to the woman who had always held his heart. Years later, Ziva's return in the North Pole and in the Wind, Season 17, Episodes 10 and 11 brought everything full circle. After completing her final mission, Ziva received a heartfelt video from Tony and Tali, reminding her of the family waiting for her. That emotional push finally allowed her to let go of the past and return home, setting the stage for their long-awaited reunion. Looking back on these moments, it's clear that Tony and Ziva's love story was never about grand declarations or perfect timing. It was about loyalty, trust, sacrifice, and the kind of bond that could survive betrayal, loss, and years apart. Every episode built another layer of their connection, making their reunion not just satisfying, but inevitable. For longtime fans of NCIS, Tony and Ziva weren't just a will-they-won't-they couple. They were proof that the strongest love stories are worth waiting for. Thanks for watching.